And how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another VR Master League match. I am your host, SethBowdenGaming, coming to you tonight. We have a bronze matchup between Team Riot and Team Pack 1. So before we get into the individual teams, let's quickly talk about the picks and bans that we have for tonight's match. First off, for Riot has decided that they are going to ban Tanker, so we won't be seeing any Tanker tonight from Riot. And then Pack 1 has decided that they are going to ban Bazaar, and then that leaves us with our first map pick of the night, which is going to be Quarantine. So Q1 is going to be the map that we're going to be starting off on. Now, both of these teams, as I said, they are both bronze teams, but that does not mean that they are new to the league by any stretch of the imagination. They definitely have some good players. For Riot, you see that they have a pretty good 8-man squad. Todd, I believe, is actually going to be out. He is the captain, and it looks like he is not going to be in this match. I think they might be using a reservist. We're still waiting for all of the team members to load in. We have about half of them in, so I'm not sure on the full roster. But just taking a look at the overall team, you have THF, which is Todd. I always want to say Haverford, but that's somebody else. It's Todd Havercorn, Ronnie P, Snooperfax, Unseen Threat, Turbo D16. I think you're going to pronounce this Reka. I'm not going to try the last name. Westcott and Xandria all making up Team Riot. And, of course, Pack 1, you have Irish Wolf, Apex Driver, Beat Boot Bob, Bullant, or Bullant, I've heard both, and Drunk Dr. Yeah, we're going to say Drunk Doctor for that one. Taking a look at both these teams, in full disclosure, Team Riot, I was actually a member of Team Riot all last season. Definitely a good group. And then Irish from Pack 1, that team actually originated out of the Australian league back in Season 4 and Season 5, and Irish Wolf was a team member of mine back in that league. So I definitely know both these teams pretty well. It's going to be very interesting to see these two battle it out today. I will say, based on what I know of both of these teams, this is not going to be a blowout by either side. I feel like this is going to be a hard-fought match all the way through. I think they're going to be very evenly matched. We're still waiting for the last two members of Riot to load in, and then we'll be getting into it. Lots of good matches so far for the last 2 weeks. So being only week 2, you're already seeing some crazy upsets. I don't know if you want to call it an upset, but G-Men were taken down by Globochem earlier tonight, which I actually had my money going the other way. So it definitely isn't an upset between those two. You never know which way it's going to go. All right, so big news. Reservist number 1 has entered the Riot arena, and they are going to be using Silent Knight. Now, of course, Silent Knight was the captain of Animal House, I believe, for a few seasons. I know he is a member for 4 seasons. I don't know if he was the captain the whole time, but he's recently gone reservist, and he's been putting quite a few matches in. That's a big pickup for Riot. They were evenly matched with their standard rosters, but picking up Silent Knight is huge. But I don't know if they're having to use a second reservist or not. So I guess we will have to stand by and wait on that. So we're still waiting for the last member to load up, and then we'll be getting right into the gameplay here on Quarantine. Let the teams know they're good to go. And is there a chance? It looks like all of Riot, they are already up with 4 members. This could be a 4v5. And I am indeed getting confirmation that it looks like this could be a 4v5. Snooper, who is the acting captain tonight, said they're not sure. They're going to give it a little bit longer to see if they can get that 5th man. Oh, and I'm just realizing the second reservist actually is one of the 4. The second reservist just popped in, who is Norse. I thought Norse was on a team. Just a moment. Let's do some quick scouting here while we wait. Check this reservist list. No, Norse is a reservist. Okay, I did not realize that. I was thinking he was on a team. So you have Snooperfact, Turbo, Norse, and Silent Knight for Riot. Norse, also very strong player. Can they take Pack 1 4v5, though? We'll have to wait and find out. All right, so while we wait for more information, we're going to jump to a brief break. Let's give it another 5 minutes or so, and if anything happens before then, we'll be jumping right in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and I did just receive word from the captain of, or the acting captain from Riot. Riot is going to have to forfeit. Unfortunately, they were not able to get their third team member. Per the rules, you can use 2 reservists, but you're required to have at least 3 from your starting roster in order to start the match. Unfortunately, they were not able to get 3. Look like there's a little bit of communication issue. So Pack 1 is going to be the victors tonight, and that is going to be a 12-0 victory for Pack 1. In all honesty, I really wanted to see that match with Silent Knight and Norse in there. Even 4v5, that would have been a very interesting match, to say the least. But that being said, unfortunately, that is going to wrap up this cast. I really hate that, but there are a lot more matches that will be had tomorrow, so make sure you tune in to either the Onward Master League Channel 1, Channel 2, or Channel 3. Also, if you have not joined the Discord, there is a Discord out there. If you have questions on setups, if you have questions on strategies, if you're looking for a team to join, or if you're just looking to become part of the community, feel free to join that Onward Discord. And once again, I'm your host, SethBowdenGaming, and I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.